friend. So, today I greet every one of you. Anyway, the discussion has been going on already. I greet all those on the comment section as well. Please welcome to everyone. I greet every one of you. All the callers, those that have called earlier, I greet every one of you. Thank you very much and welcome. You see, what I really want to talk about today, from all the topics that were presented by Mr. Elvis, is the first one. I don't know, maybe when I joined the broadcast today, the first video I saw was when Madame Fasheun was speaking. I think she had this short video when she talked about Yaya Bello, and then she talked about schools in United States, the standard of schools in the United States, comparing it with schools in Nigeria. I think I just want to dwell on that today pretty much, because what she said there is so profound, and she brought it out in a way that many Nigerians, especially those that are in Nigeria, they never see it that way. And as I've always projected, for me as a person, I know that Nigerians, especially the Nigerian youth, they don't know better. So you can't really blame them so much. You can't really put the entire blame on them. They don't know better. And because of that, the politicians are having feed day. They're having a feed day. They are taking maximum advantage of that weakness, and they want it to remain so. Please don't let these people know beyond this. Let them believe that whenever they see a mushroom school with some light there, some tables and some benches and some chairs and blackboard, let them begin to dance and to hail. That is the highest standard. When they see a university, a mushroom university that they can call, they put a signboard, University of XYZ outside, and it's standing on a 300 acres of land, and you can do jam to enter the university. They have set up their standard. Then they will be dancing and be hailing them. So that is what they know. They don't know anything better than that. And before you call it, before you say it, all these sycophants in Nigeria, all of them, the panderers, those that pander to the government, all these people, all of them, educated and non-educated alike, they will be talking that Mr. Tinubu built Lagos. With their full face, how could you be saying that? Mr. Tinubu built Lagos. Today, can Mr. Tinubu send any of his grandchildren? I believe that he has some grandchildren by now, all things being equal. I believe he has. Can Mr. Tinubu in his eyes head on come out and say, yes, my grandson, my granddaughter is attending Shomolu Primary School or Ikeja Primary School? Day one, Mr. Tinubu will come from Aso Rock. That is what president does. That's how president leaders project themselves. That's your 5-year-old grandson. That's your 5-year-old granddaughter. The first day that child is entering primary school, you will fly down from Aso Rock and you will hold his hand like this to enter the class day one. That is how you sell your country. That is how you speak to your people. You hold the hand of that child, present that child to the class teacher day one, because you are proud of that school. It will go viral. That video, that picture will outlast you. It will outlast your 2, 3, 3rd generation. Can you do that? Can the governor of Lagos State do that? Can any commissioner in Lagos State do that? Or any high branch politicians in Lagos State do that? They cannot do that because they are all mushroom schools all over the place. In fact, they cannot even send the child of their gardener to any school in Lagos. They will recommend a private school, even to their gardener, even to their cooks. They can't go to private school in Lagos. To now talk of their own children and grandchildren. And people will be saying they built Lagos. That is why a governor can be so bold to steal over 800,000, close to 800,000 US dollars to pay for school fees for his own child or children. I don't know how many, whether it is one or more, I don't know. But to use that as that's why. That is the state of Nigeria. That's where people say, if you say you build Lagos, these are the signs. Can Mr. Tinubu or the governor of Lagos State, the present and the past, any politician in Lagos State today and all those sycophants, all of them, which of the hospitals, in public hospitals, general hospitals or clinic in Lagos State that they can boldly enter, even if they have ordinary malaria in 21st century, malaria that can be treated within 30 minutes, you'll be diagnosed and you'll be given the right medication. Can they even enter? They can't. And they will be saying, you build Lagos. What is the income of people that are working in Lagos? These are the measurements. These are the things you look for. Because there is no standard. There is absolutely no standard in that country. And the people there don't know anything better. So anything goes. Anything goes. I can't say it better or enough than what my brother Give Us Our Mind, they said earlier with respect to Festus Keyamo, brandishing himself, coming out as if, it's now, that he can, is in charge. He's the Alpha and the Omega at the aviation ministry. A lawyer heading the aviation ministry. Isn't that a disaster ab initio? Tell me. And before I know the response of people, I know what they will come up with. I will preempt you. You will say it does not matter. It is the knowledge and the leadership that he brings. Yes, the knowledge and the leadership. He can apply that in other areas, not in sensitive areas like the area like aviation. You don't play with that. You put the right people there. You put the right people there. Yes, Ministry of Labor. Yes, he fits in very well as a lawyer. Not aviation ministry. Call him transport minister. Perhaps, maybe. Not aviation ministry. You have to put the right people there. You don't joke with such
Mr. Jonathan, let's bring it to him now, Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah. So that's just, pretty much what I want to say. And then again, one of the callers, I believe, was Madam Origin. She said it again with respect to Wike calling people criminals. I don't know who is a criminal here. That guy should be languishing in one prison somewhere in Nigeria, if Nigeria were to be a normal country, rather for him to be opening his mouth all over the place, calling people criminals. Calling people criminals.
You have 10 seconds more, sir. 10 seconds more, sir.
That is Nigeria. Thank you very much. That is Nigeria for you. I will leave it at that for now. Really appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. I mean, just to probably say this to what you said, people what they are saying, and I think it's also in the comment section. Oh, Festus Keyamo, he may be a lawyer, but the people that he put together is what matters. Okay, if he put people together, for example, now they now bring to you as a minister and say, oh God, this is what's happening with the wrong way. You must be able to know if they are telling you the truth or they are lying to you. I wonder if Nigerians, if we really know what we are in for. The reason why you need somebody that's an expert in that field, in that kind of ministry, is because they need to know what it means. So they need to know everything in and out about the ministry. I just read about the United States of America. The guy that is the FAA administrator was building motors for airplane. He worked for Delta or United for 15 years. 15 solid years in the industry before he became the FAA administrator. Nigeria, your own a lawyer, and you say no matter, they play. The next person is Mr. Chris Dublin. Sir, over to you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, finally. Good evening, everybody on the panel, in the comment section, and everybody listening to us all over from everywhere in your kitchen, while you are driving, everywhere all over the world. Um, yeah, Mommy Diaspora, good evening. Thank you for all you do. Augustine, welcome. Patricia Tagbojumi, welcome. So I'll just dive straight into the topics for today. Well, the first thing is that I have to say that the genie has left the bottle. Finally, Olumide Osagbovo Akpata has been unleashed to the good people of Edo State. On Sunday, you guys are going to see quality discourse. You are going to see down to earth discourse. You are going to see somebody talking, somebody that really meant well for the people. His answers are not going to be politically based. You will see natural flow, natural solutions. You will see somebody that's not struggling to provide politically correct answers to your questions. You see the man of the people. You see another second Peter Obi, His Excellency. You see what it is to have the welfare of the people right at the very top of the agenda of the things that you want to do. On Sunday, you see the person of Barrister Osagbovo Olumide Akpata. And after that day, I'm very sure that most of us here will immediately stop talking about other candidates. This is not a case of between the devil and the deep blue sea. It is a case of the angel and the other evil. There is no way you are going to compare the other people with Barrister Osagbovo Olumide Akpata. Is it at incident? Is it the political party he represents? Is it the people around him? Is it for the fact that His Excellency Peter Obi endorsed him? Is it because of the numerous meetings he has had with Alex Oti, which all of us have agreed is doing very well? He's already comparing notes with these guys. This is somebody that is ready to move Edo State. Anyhow you look at the other candidates, it's either going to be third term for Shomole or third term for Baseki. There are no two ways about that. And if you truly you want Peter Obi in 2027, a vote against Olumide Akpata actually means that you have started working against the candidacy of His Excellency in 2027. There's no way we all can feign oblivion of that fact. We understand that the system, the way they are now, all the systems in the country, they are all corrupt and skewed. This is not the aviation minister we've been talking about. Square pegs in round holes. But these are the ills, the evils, the administrative lacuna that Olumide Akpata will be bringing. The sagacity, the wisdom of knowledge is going to tap from the people above him, from the people that are already doing it, from Alex Oti and the team around His Excellency Peter Obi. This is the sheer resources Olumide Akpata will be unleashing on the good people of Edo State to take Edo State from zero to Mount Olympus. We must all open our eyes and be receptive. The issues are clear. We know where these other people are coming from, and we know where Olumide Akpata is coming from. The track records are there. It shouldn't be a debate. I don't like. I urge you before 12 o'clock on election day that day, deliver those states to Olumide Akpata, and we all will be glad for it. I'll move on to other issues. Well, for Festus Keyamo, I have to come back again to him. Unfortunately, we should just understand that yeah, we actually need to have somebody that is an expert in that field. But somehow, in the broader sense of it, the way politics work, and sometimes, even if Keyamo is not an expert in that field, but there ought to be people in that ministry with years of experience that ought to know what to do, because the function of ministers are supposed to be supervisory to enforce the manifestos of political parties in every government agencies, ministries, and parastatals. Then Mr. Concerned, is it Concerned or Mr. Collins? I don't know. We are the one that said it before that election is over, that we should just forget, and let's forget what happened. You see, Mr. Collins, oh, sorry, I don't know who made that statement earlier before. I think that was in response to give us our mandate submission. You see, that's exactly how we got to this point we are now.
Yes, Mr. Chris, that was Mr. Collins that had
Yeah,
made that response, and it was a response to my submission.
yeah, I was right. So that is exactly how we got here, if you don't know. Because these people with uttermost impunity, they understand the mindset of the people. That let's do it. Don't worry, if they talk, then go tire. If they talk, then go rest. That is exactly how we got here. Even if it is 50 years, this mandate that was stolen, we will keep talking about it in every forum, in every political gathering. But that does not mean we are not going to move forward. We will be moving forward while remembering where we are coming from. There's nothing wrong in doing that. And that's why even in every developed nation, somebody commits a crime, the nation will move forward, but the responsible institutions, they will keep working. Even if it is 50 years, they still convince people after they are long gone, because the institution must work. People must talk. You can't steal a national mandate and you expect people to talk for 1 year and keep quiet. We are going to we will write it for our children, for their children's children. The
Mr.
rape
Chris,
on
you
democracy
have
that
about 1
occurred
minute
in this
left.
country. Sorry?
Mr. Chris,
Yeah.
you have 1 minute left, so let's begin to bring it home.
Oh, okay. That is just that. So, like I said, Mr. Collins will keep talking about, and there's actually nothing wrong in reminding the people where we are coming from. The only free and fair election, it was 1993. Even in 1979 that you referred to, it was rigged for Shagari. That was when this FCT problem started, because there was also this two-third majority then of 14 states, because they rigged it and they told the people to stop talking, that they should move on. That was why they repeated it again after how many years?
No,
They
I didn't say they didn't ring it. I said it was better than what we
Yeah,
have
it
seen.
was better, but the better now, it wasn't in any way better. It was exactly the problem you had in FCT. They have to burn it and give that victory to Shagari,
Mr. Chris,
because ordinarily it could
10
have gone
seconds.
Awolowo's way.
Mr. Chris, 10, Mr. Chris, 10
So,
seconds more. 10 seconds more to
okay,
you.
with my 10 seconds, I want to say good evening, everybody. Wait for the rescuer of Edo State, Barrister Saibo Olumide Akpata. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chris. My response to Mr. Collins would have been that if a thief steal your car, or maybe somebody kidnap, for example, kidnap a neighbor's child in your neighborhood, and now you now see the baby. They are taking care of the child now. I even that carry them see that car. I see that thief. He just can't detail the car. He can't touch her and put if you see anything there inside the car now, you go surprise. So since you don't do it, more just learn for. I mean, they use and they go. I think I know. So now so you go talk right until and until everyone pay face the consequence of their ill, the country can never get better. Somebody is on this channel today. His camera is always open. He said, and I quote, he said, Nigeria, why do we make law and still break the law? With respect to the election that we just had, we make the rule by ourselves and we break the rule by ourselves and we think that something good can come out. We just play. Mr. Malik, over to you, sir. 8 minutes.
Okay, before it comes in, let me say something. You see, I'm not trying to say what we.
You would have allowed me to you would have allowed me to either allow you the
Can you
floor.
hear me?
Okay, go ahead. Hold on, sir. Let
Hello?
Mr. Hold on, sir. Let Mr.
Hello?
Collins respond. Hello, Mr.
Just,
Malik. Hold on.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. You know,
Go ahead,
I'm not saying
Mr.
that.
Collins.
I'm not saying that emphasizing on the evil they've done is not it's not a proper thing. I'm just saying that until the systems that is making all this their evil perpetration to work out, until that place is revisited and something is done, we might not get a way to keep talking about it. That's what I said. All right, thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mr. Malik,
Mr.
Mr.
Malik.
Collins, can I quickly
Yeah,
respond to
yeah.
that? See,
Hello?
the system,
Hold on,
the
sir. Hold on, Mr. Malik. Hold on. Go ahead, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, the system, you don't understand the problem. The problem is that the system cannot regulate these things you are talking about because the system itself is also rigged. That is why you have the likes of the Chief Justice of the Federation. They use that system to deny Peter Obi his mandate because they know that it is only somebody like that that has zero vested interest in what happens apart from the upliftment of the nation. That was why they prevented him.
That is why the electorate must stand up. That is where I'm going.
See, that is the thing. The electorate, did they not stand up?
Okay.
They stood up in Lagos.
Okay.
The electorate
Thank you, Mr. Chris.
voted, but the
Mr. Chris,
system
thank you.
denied the electorate the results. As
Mr.
we are
Chris, thank you,
talking
sir.
today.
Thank you for the opportunity. Once again, we gather here to see what we make out of Nigerian situation and for those listening to us. I think 3 things on the menu today. Probably I got it on. Yaya Bello and the EFCC. Hey, another soap opera. That's what I will say it is. You see, the thing is, if I say I do not trust EFCC, let us leave Yaya Bello first. Let us leave Yaya Bello. If I say I do not trust EFCC, some people might say, why shouldn't I? After all, look at the expose. I don't. First, you see, why they say that the lady of justice is blind is that, and is carrying a sword. It can cut both ways. It doesn't care. The first professional mistake, if I will ascribe the word professional or blunder by the FCC chairman, is to even say he invited, what is it called? In short, he's giving the man a soft landing. One criminal said he can't come because of a fright. People are there. He said, okay, come through the back door of my office. You don't bend the law. You don't. Never. What you could have said is that don't worry, we provide the security, you come through the right door, or we clear it. That's what you could say. You could say if you're afraid, we can always go and mount a police and tell Abuja police to give us a reinforcement of about 100 police officers. You man them at the gate, or you come through the other way. And not to say you come through my office and use my office for what? You see, what is it called? The privilege you can't extend to anybody. You don't have to extend it to a single person. So that is wrong. Professionally, the guy is compromised already. I don't trust him. That is my own. Not because Yaya Bello is not guilty as alleged. To me, I'm saying he's guilty, though he's alleged, but I'm saying he's guilty. How? The school at Abuja also, I think I read Punch. I saw the thing on the Punch saying they've written EFCC that they want to refund this about $720,000. The guy has paid for his children's school fee. I think 5 of them between the ages of 2 to 8. Is it two? The guy they try you between the ages of 2 to 8, 5. That's what I heard. Maybe I didn't see it clearly. Now, let me
Wait,
also.
sorry. Let me quickly throw this in before you continue. Do you mean at that amount and at that rate, at dollar rate, there are school fees that is being paid at that rate in Nigeria? But that money is quite high.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, well, the thing is, let the dead bury the dead. But all I'm just trying to look at, if I go beyond that, maybe I don't know. But let me just say, let me even thank the school for agreeing to refund it, because ordinarily they may say no, they have their own law, whatever, they don't know. But just to say they are refunding, so that alone is indictment. Bello cannot deny that, because the school is refunding, the money belongs to Kogi State. So the thing is, now that the school is willing to refund it, or they must have refunded it. So does it mean Bello's children can no longer attend that school because there's no money anymore? That's what it means. By the way, when we are talking of this refund or whatever, so this is exactly the deal. So I thank the school for helping EFCC or Nigerians with the investigation, because that is already an exhibit. He has to explain, because you use it to pay school fees. Ordinarily, they will deny. If the school had kept quiet, they will deny it. But that is by the way. So let me return to EFCC chairman. You see, this is the reason why I don't support EFCC. I don't trust them. Just listen to me. Once upon a time, there was a governor called William Madabro Chukwuobiano, a chartered accountant with MBA from University of Lagos, and the BAc also accounting 2-1 University of Lagos. He worked in AP, later ended up at Fidelity Bank, where when P2B was chairman there. Now, this guy, when he became governor, do you know what he did? They say they are doing retreat, all this type of orientation. All the newly appointed commissioners and everything, the orientation. He went to this hotel in Anambra called the Agora Golden Tulip, owned by Anambra State government. Put people there. Do you know who he invited as part of the program? He invited Ibrahim Magu as EFCC chair to come and tell them. The Magu sort of educated them, say, look, you are now public officers or this, you have to declare the other, don't dip your hand. If not, we EFCC will be looking. And if you see the dress in Magu that day, you think Magu is another senior prefect in one secondary school. Very simply dressed, no air about him. Even the tables they used was like the usual dining, the usual table you see in a typical restaurant, just a roadside restaurant, just very simple area they just use. The man was saying that is one. Then later, at the end of the, normally it takes either 4 days or 1 week or 2 weeks. Then I said that they've advised them, EFCC has come to tell them, police, Inspector General of Police came, or somebody, Commissioner of Police, just like people they want to tell them, even laws explain to them when they signposted, if you are, as a commissioner, this is what you expected to be above board. You are signposted to Commissioner of Police, you are signposted to this. If you don't know the policy for explanation, this is how to do it in terms of theft, graft, warden contract. Magu was explaining that this is where EFCC is interested. Nigeria. Obiano that brought Magu is in EFCC net for stealing 4 billion from Anambra State. By the way, where is Ibrahim Magu today? Where is how did Magu end up? You see, that's why I don't trust them. This is a clear case. I don't trust them. If I go into the other Abdul Rashid, the other one that Magu handed over, the one that carried almost his entire extended family to Dubai, paid for them in a very posh hotel, they enjoyed themselves holiday. Imagine Abuki, they go holiday. Then they came back. Where is he today? And the EFCC, for that matter. You see, why I'm particular about this EFCC and Magu's own case is that Obiano, who brought the chap to show Anambra people that I want to be transparent. P2B left 75 billion naira in different currency of the world. He left some in different in dollars and naira. and then left them in 3 banks: Diamond Bank, Access Bank, and Fidelity Bank. No pensioner was owed, no contractor, nothing, just clean, and he never borrowed shishi. Yet he saved all this money and kept. Obiano just handled the money. 4 billion. Yet Obiano brought EFCC, the director of the chairman of EFCC, to Anambra State to come and lecture political appointees on why they shouldn't do that. The EFCC is your watchdog. We can see you. So just to tell them that this. Now, how did it end up? See, your guess is as good as mine. So all this boju they are doing, the more you look, the less you see everybody go they beat in chest. Just like Wike will be saying, now president I want. I don't need a vice president. I'm not going to the Senate. My deputy, the lady that was the deputy governor under with Wike, is going to the Senate. Everybody, I'm not. It's only the president. What is happening today? I'm not lobbying for any post. What is happening today? That is Wike. Wike is there talking of law, rule of law, but he refused to come and admit how he rigged labor out of River State. You see, look, in Nigeria, not the person that shout the loudest is the person you listen to. So my own is that's why I like this platform. We don't manufacture news here. The news will make the headline maybe 2-3 days or even today. But when we have to tell people, look at it this way. So before you clap for EFCC chairman, remember what happened at Anambra State. Willie Obiano is standing trial. 4 billion stolen from Anambra Treasury. Yet Willie Obiano brought EFCC to come and lecture his appointees to how many days after swearing in on how he has to be this and be that. So you see how it's ending. This is it. You see, this is Nigeria. So this EFCC chairman, look, you are not better than a sliced bread in terms of reputation. To me, because you've compromised. So Bello on his own now, Bello never begins sing. One day he will sing. Then we will also know what is happening. But then it's a very big shame. We are talking about more than 80 billion naira. How much did it cost? You see, sometimes I said I wish I know the phone number of Professor Bat in Naji. Maybe Niger Watch we should try and see if we can get in. The man that owned that built that a geometric power plant. Yes, he's been granted an interview, but please, if we can get in here. All we wanted was the simple question: how much in today's currency will it cost? So that when these people are stealing this money, you will be sort of a relative to. So how much will it cost to give could give people 24-hour electricity? And how much are they accusing Yaya Bello of stealing from the treasury? You see, Nigerian problem is not difficult to solve. Only it requires common sense, a bit of imagination, and above all, let the person let the person say, I no go thief. You see, I don't know how it will. If not, the best question we should be asking anybody, any politician that comes here, the best question. Forget that, because everybody who has been wanting to contest for House of Reps or chairman or anything has been preparing and they've been reading. At most, they give one professor some money, write a very good thing for them. They recite it. They know the type of questions to expect. The question to expect is, please look at the camera like I'm looking now. Are you going to thief money? It's a commitment. Tell us yes or no that you can never thief money, so that we will tell EFCC that this person say he won't thief, and we know they will answer that question, because that is the problem with Nigeria. Look at when we talk of there's no power supply, and you imagine how much you're accusing Yaya Bello of. And again, one thing, this Yaya Bello issue, I know it's a developing case. We'll be discussing
Yeah.
it as time goes on. Yes, please.
I'm saying, just to add very briefly, you see, this Yaya Bello, the EFCC boss said that the man told them to come to his village. And this is
Yes.
the same person, this is the same person that they are declaring wanted. So that means he has told them where he is. So why have they not gone to the village to
Why
get
they
him?
not get it? You
Yeah.
see, that's why intelligence the man should have said, oh, okay, that's okay now. Just which time are you at home? When you go there, invade the place and carry the idiot out. That's all.
Are they
But
afraid of the village people or what?
well, anybody, the thing where person sabi, another person sabi am. That is the thing. Nobody is
They will go there. They
immune.
will see him there.
Nobody
I
is
think
immune. So
to
you
interview.
see,
Can you hear me, sir?
yeah.
So he said they want to interview him. So he told
Mhm.
them, he said they should come and interview him in his state,
In his
because
village.
you know, yeah. So he said, so, and the EFCC chairman now said, he even told him that he will give a back door to his own office. You allow him a
Yeah,
back door
uh,
to his own
no,
office.
it was when after offering him a bad door, so Yaya Bello feel saying no they safe through the bad door. So he suggested come to his own bedroom somewhere in Kogito. It's even opportunity you carry police, you carry before you know you circle the just carry
No, he didn't
bundle
say
the bag.
he didn't say bedroom. He said he should come to his village.
Yeah,
Okay, now Market Square then go do I been at one street. Not be bedroom now. That is the thing. So it means say if you go to a village, you go just there Market Square where everybody go they buy akara, they buy guguru, they buy granite, go they see them. You go carry and go somewhere. So the thing is that it's an opportunity that 24 hours, the whole place. You see, Nigeria, yeah, we we lack brain. Oyibo man, they use intelligence, they do things.
Can I
And
say something, sir? Imagine when Donald Trump was asked to come to to come to court here, and he said the judge should come to his house because he's the ex-president. They told Donald Trump that Oga is it. If you don't go there, you will go to jail. You are going to.
so so
He had to go and
so
show up
so
there.
So that is the issue now. You see, that is the issue with Yaya Bello. That's why when I look at these things now, these are all brigands, according to Don Pedro Baseki, the chap who can hammer English language. Say these are brigands. Just see them, just behaving anyhow, recklessly. Look at what they are talking about. And you say you are looking for him. You declare him wanted, but he say come to his village. That's an ability to tell you that, look, come and carry me from my village. I don't want to come to your office. That is the meaning. Even if you carry them, Oyibo go charge you for the cost of petrol. Sure, you know. And the cost of the security and time, then go charge and say you have to pay all those things. But after they don't catch you. So you see all these things, like when they just talk and you just look and say, look, all these things, I don't know what they are related. They are taking Nigerians for a ride. That's why to me, this CFCC is another soap opera. We go see how it go move. What of Abdul Rashid, man, the one that ate pensions money? So many people have been going there, and which chairman of EFCC has not been booted out because of corruption? Which chairman? All of them. So it just maybe some people say whether a plea bargain when they come through the back door, but I don't want to speculate. I face facts or what is in the public domain. That is what our analysis are making based on that. So the man has compromised. Remember that EFCC went through Rochas Okorocha's roof, break it. Oh yes, people have said that that is illegal. You cannot perpetrate that anymore. Let that be a one-off issue. I agree. But in this case, leaving Yaya Bello and then this thing, one year Yaya will now open his mouth and then sing. By the way, talking of immunity, let me now add this to talking of immunity. This immunity itself, whether they give governors, is it immunity for only the governor or for anybody who just run enter governor's compound in a state house? Does immunity if you they pursue thief now and the thief they run kitty kitty kitty, he went to Lokoja, Chena Lugard house and they call him. He jumped into Lugard house. So immunity don't cover him because of that is the residence of the governor. It's immunity for anybody that is in the same car with the governor or anybody that even if you are eating drinking Gary with your governor, then you are nobody. So if they say because you're there with governor, immunity cover you, I don't understand this immunity. I don't
No,
understand.
no, Mr. Sia, they smuggled him out. They didn't bring him. They didn't see. They smuggled him. They must have put him in the boot or somewhere.
Yeah, whether I put him inside tire. So, but the thing is this, the thing I want to say is this: that governor should be charged for being an accomplice. Otherwise, it's an illegal mission. Why should you leave your state house and go into somebody's private? I mean, look, there are a lot of things to go. Well, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I know that the governor went on an illegal mission. So I don't know what the House of Assembly is waiting for. You see, these are the things you have to look at. Now,
That's the report of godfatherism that people should be wary of.
So if you
Even
look
as a
at
matter of fact, as a matter of fact, when the governor was
okay,
coming out from there, why did the EFCC say, okay, we want to search your car?
okay, please allow me now to use my time. So the APs matter. APs matter now. You know, now with the share we were interacting, all of us were interacting. So let me now deal with the issue. So APs matter. One thing,
So, Augustine, so my interaction here this since for the past
you know,
48
say
hours.
we there on autopilot. Everything there on autopilot.
Oga CM, interaction did not take more than 2 minutes. Oga CM.
Which
You
one?
Augustine, you want to ring the election for you.
You are not you are not a good mathematician. How you go to add all these things? You know how many times you give us a mandate? Enter boss or come back, come enter again. So
Augustine,
yes, please.
I
Yes.
beg, wait first. Let's ask the public. You talk for 14 minutes, 44 seconds, still counting. So how many minutes they take to adjust for inside these minutes?
Divide them by the number of people where they way put mouth now. Divide them. We go know when each one give. Now, now you they do calculation. Divide them. Give us a mandate. Only Jonathan no put mouth. And maybe Abdul divide them by
Okay,
say
go ahead, sir.
9 now. No, me safe.
CM, you be
So
lawyer.
I know na scientist I be. So the thing is on APs, if really our government want to help Nigerians, they've invested money in Dangote's refinery. Fair enough, that is a Nigerian investment. They no take the money, go put for abroad. Dangote is indigenous. Investing in Dangote means that you want is for the benefit of Nigerians when it comes on stream. I agree. Why should MTN be the number one telecom company in Nigeria when we have Glo, which is owned by Mike Adenoga, a Nigerian? What you will do is that you tell Mike Adenoga, why is MTN beating you? He may say one or two things. We analyze it, and Nigerians don't like. Nigeria prefer MTN to Glo. You pump money there. Tell Mike Adenoga the deal is that if you have 5,000 staff, we want you to bring it up to 15,000. Nigerians are there to work for you. Let it be number one this and then find a way to kick out MTN. Then you go to Innocent. You go to APs. This is how a country should develop. When they talk, you say, look, these are indigenous. It is our own. So that is the type of thing government should do. You pump money if you want to, and you use policy that will favor the one that is Nigeria is doing. That is how to do it. But our government, they don't show imagination. All they talk about is, just what we enter into my pocket. But I think I will, and I will elaborate on this. Something like Nigerians, how government should help Nigerian indigenous companies. Anything Nigerians are doing, pump money there. If there's a competitor from abroad like MTN and Glo, you find a way. Not that telling MTN to go, but you do so many things that will favor Glo, so that Glo will employ more Nigerians and they make money. In the end, Adenoga is a Nigerian. Innocent is a Nigerian. APs, the same thing. Dangote descent. That's how you should be. Everybody. So people will now say, So if every Nigerians will be investing, it's a simple sense. Obi said this thing before. Now on a weekend FCT, I can never believe anything weekend say. Forget about all those nonsense he's talking about. I don't really want to deal with that. The issue is just that Wike is making a fool of himself. If you are dealing with the man, like what of Fubara? So Fubara doesn't know what he's saying. Anyway, maybe Fubara is just keeping his gunpowder dry. Maybe he's waiting the time to strike. I understand there are a lot of deals. The man will maybe look for forensic accountant. All you need to do is to cross over to Abia. Tell the man, bring those people where audit their account. Make them come audit River State account. Now their church go basta. You go hear what you never hear before. So Wike should just stop bullying, behaving like a bull in a China shop. Anytime a corporate just they talk nonsense. Common sense will tell you that no person can have how many acres of land? They say 200 and something. Grab. It's impossible. I doubt it. Somebody might say 2, 3, 4 plots. Yes. But how can you say somebody who built acres of something in a FCT and they say it's grab? It didn't go through. There's a type of money you will have as a billionaire. Obtaining normal, what is it called? Which office can you go to Nigeria? You want CFO for your land. Even if it's not impossible, the fact that you're a billionaire, it's just like saying, all these our billionaires, they don't know what to do. They will be going through corner. When these are the people that will tell the governor or the minister, if they find, they say, okay, just come in. Said, I want to invest here. They will get the CFO from the office of the governor at the table. They know it. We can just play into the gallery. There are a type of money you will get in Nigeria. Like Adenoga, you are telling me tomorrow is that Adenoga acquired a very illegal shop somewhere in Abuja. It cannot be. Such people have gone beyond that. When they have a son, senior advocates of Nigeria, they keep on retainership, pay them every year. just in case something happens. When they want to do something, they give them paper, go and find out. So why should Nigerians should be able to reason. There are things somebody should just be saying. Wike just talking nonsense. So I don't want to engage him. He just like a sewage vermin to me. When I look at him, I just feel this man, he just a misfit. How can he just be talking nonsense? Somebody with that type of money, with that type of land, you say it's a grab over where? What can you? There are certain words you don't use. For that type amount of land was grabbed and it's not under you and we've been there for years. It's impossible. Such people will get it genuinely. After all, they may belong to one political party. They get it genuinely. It does not mean that they won't pay. They will pay, but we can just know want to. You just want to foment trouble when there is none. Please, I yield here, Niger Watch. Such people don't. It doesn't deserve my attention. Let me
All
yield
right.
here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Oga CM. Thank you very much, sir.